Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This is the first ever Apex video I think I've ever done. So, got that going for it. This is going to be a different video. It is slightly inspired by a YouTuber called Ragtag. No, I'm not going to leave a description. He is not a family friendly channel, but feel free to check him out if you want to. Full disclosure, not family friendly. So, anyway, there is no direct dialogue, I guess, from me when I got this footage. Granted, I didn't even get this footage on purpose for a video. I just was playing Apex, and I got a game that I really liked, and I thought I'd make it into a video. But yeah, I had all share audio turned off during this, so there's no audio from me while I was playing from it, but I didn't want to turn it into a gameplay video, because that would be kind of boring. So essentially what I'm going to be doing to you is kind of running through, tell you what my thoughts were while I was playing, yada yada yada. Now, right here I wanted to drop there, but I just wanted to drop somewhere else, but I decided to go with it because Jump Master. Also, I was at this point just trying to kill time before stream, so went with it. Was dropping here. I don't even know what this place is called, that's how little I drop at it. But I knew I liked dropping at this one place, where these three chests are. And I looked to my left, saw someone else dropping there, so I quickly was hoping for a gun. Luckily I got two of them. Now these guns are the guns I'm going to probably end up running with for the rest of this game. So yeah. Also I did a stupid right there and wasted ammo on a decoy. Whenever you knock a Mirage, make sure you double check before trying to go for a finish. He does spawn in a decoy. You can tell because it will go through a little death animation that an actual Mirage won't go through. Now at this point in time, I realized I didn't have shield. I was a bit worried about that, but luckily this guy had 2 shells, and I also need ammo. But luckily, ammo and shield cells there, along with ammo in the nearby area. I saw another person nearby, but I couldn't do much about it once again because of my ammo situation. I saw my teammates were also in trouble, but I assumed they'd take care of each other, and worst case scenario, I can go in and help at the last minute. Now, luckily, our Octane man should take care of it on himself, but I also ran into some enemies right there. I went ahead and pinged them, but they went ahead and moved on more to the right. So, didn't really have to worry about them at the end of the day. Now, I decided to go ahead and try to catch up with my teammates the best as I could. Just kind of going through running and looting at the same time. Personally, at this point in time, I didn't even think I would win. So, yeah. And right here, I think it's this room or it's the next one. We're going to see the gun that effectively got me the win. The flatline. Now, no, I don't pick up the flatline until the very end of the game. So, yeah. But that was the gun that helped me get the win, and honestly, if I was stuck with the Hemlock for the end game, probably wouldn't have won, and this video wouldn't be getting made, so thank you for the flatline existing. Now right here, we were just kind of looting about, going about, kind of just trying to make my way through the world. Here in a little bit we do end up seeing, I see a blue shield in the left, but we also, I think it was here or later on we get pushed right here. Might be right now, don't know. That's not right now. Anyway, while we were kind of running about, I did end up spying a blue Evo there. So, shields are brilliant. Sadly, that means I wasted those 2 shield cells just then, but you know, what happens, happens. For the next little while, though, it's mostly just looting off and on. We don't really get into a fight until a little bit further from now. So, yeah. Now, another fun thing, though, right here, I do get something that's kind of a main drive for most of my rotations for this game. That little loot box right there gives, I didn't shoot it on gold, sadly. I should have waited for it to go back to gold, but I did get it on purple. And it still gave me a vault key. So, yeah, that was quite nice. And I ended up taking that, and that was a drive for a majority of my rotations during this game. So, was me trying to get to the vault so I could use that. There's the flatline. But yeah, there's the flatline, the gun that would eventually get me again. Don't pick it up there because I thought, well, I do have the R301. Hemlock would be good for range. That was kind of my thought behind that. So, yeah, I assume my teammates would probably have something to cover me in the event that that plan failed. So, a bit too much reliance on teammates there, to be honest. Which kind of what gets me killed at one point in this game. Um, then my teammates kind of just start looting here. Now, here's something that does happen a couple different times. I actually lagged during this game a couple different times. There's the first occasion of it happening. I think it happens 2 or 3 more times. So yeah. Anyway, right here I noticed that my teammate's low. I didn't pay attention to the fact that I had a shield battery. I thought it was a shield cell until I dropped it. But I wanted him to get away in case Mirage wanted it. But then we started getting shot at and it kind of just got forgotten about, to be honest. I even completely forgot I dropped it. And we ended up rushing this team. I decided to go up here. My best to help out. Ended up cracking that guy's shield. Got hit by Revenant, so I decided to back off and flanked from behind while my teammates did the rest. And I ended up kind of kill stealing right there. And I kind of felt bad about it. And there's me wasting more ammo on finishing people again. I really need to get better about that, or I don't do that. I should probably start punching people instead. Anyway, went and got some ammo and continued doing the do right there. I went through a bunch of scopes for some reason. I don't really know why I did that. Even though at the end of the day, I don't think I even used the R301 with that scope ever. I think I ended up dropping it like right here too. Yeah, because I take that and then switch it over to my Hemlock, which I prefer that scope on anyway, so. Anyway, after pinging that, Octane decided, oh, I'm going to attack despite our other teammate not moving. I decided to hold back and stay with the other teammate after hearing footsteps nearby. I decided to make sure he doesn't get killed. So I fell back and went ahead and went after that lifeline, which got me knocked because I can't aim. I think the whole running out of bullets there kind of put that too. So I did get knocked, but for whatever reason the lifeline decided to just run with it. Didn't come back, which I found weird. Octane died, and at this point in time, you see my mic flaring. I kinda cut a bit toxic. I told him he shouldn't have ran off like that. The other guy didn't have a mic, but neither of the two had a mic, so. After I said, Mike, that was kind of stupid, you shouldn't have done that. After that I realized, well, chances of him hearing me is kind of slow. But yeah. In all reality, you really shouldn't get mad at your teammates. You should probably just kind of be like, yeah, it's whatever, honestly. But anyway, I just kind of sat there, kind of hoping that Mirage would come back and save me. Things started looking bleak. But you know what? That's not what this video is about. Eventually he did come back, and I got saved, and I didn't have to die a slow, painful death. And he revived me, so yeah. That was the only time I think I got knocked this whole game. It better be, because I'm pretty sure he ends up leaving here fairly soon. I ended up pinging that area again in hopes that maybe he would want to rotate there. Once again, using my mic in hopes that he could hear me, I mentioned the fact that there's quite a few teams nearby. That's why Octane wasn't there anymore. So I just kind of went with it, continuing, hoping to look for some shields so that I don't have to die. Also forgetting about that shield battery still yet. But yeah, anyway, I saw he wasn't rotating in, so I decided to backtrack for him to see if I could get his attention and get him to focus up on what we needed to do instead of looting. I believe I found some shields here. No, I don't know when I ended up finding shields. I think I found some sometime between now and a time I hit a jump tower here in a little bit. After realizing that he was just kind of doing his own thing, I decided to leave, but then he ended up pinging, so I don't know what his whole plan was. Communication was really crapping during this game. Now, despite hearing footsteps, I didn't think of the footsteps. I went for that drop in hopes to get stuff, and that almost got me killed. Luckily, I was able to get onto the jump tower quick enough, and these people's aim absolutely sucked. All they had to do was hit me once more, but I think my teammate was what distracted them. I did keep telling them to back off and to fall back, but I'm just going to take, at this point in time, I just accept the fact that he couldn't. Maybe he got pinched or something. I don't know. I decided to run off and do my best to heal, and I was going to go back for him. I got another freeze frame here, but that one wasn't as bad. But yeah, I just kind of healed myself up. I was going to use the geyser to try to fall back for him. After, I think it's right here. Yeah, after that happened, I was like, well, he's killed one of them, but he also knocked someone. So that means there's, at best, one other person there. They're probably going to get the revive, and by the time I get over there, I'd have to 2v1. And honestly, I told them, I was like, bro, I'd go back for you, but honestly, if I did that, that'd be throwing the game. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna move on. Honestly, it's kind of a scumbag move, but in fairness, I was wanting to try to win. He ended up disconnecting, and then I was like, you know what, it's okay. I didn't blame him. So I just kind of continued moving on, looting as I could, trying my best to find some heals. I knew I had the vault key, so I was hoping that the vault would be open, so I just decided to continue going. I didn't see any looted things there, so I just assumed that it would still be open. That, as we'll soon find out, it was open. The vault was open, as you can see right there on the screen, and it was quite depressing. I decided to check it out anyway, see if I could find some form of loot or anything. Sadly, I couldn't find any loot that was of any help other than that barrel stabilizer, and even that was very minimalistic. Not even barrel stabilizer, that was a mag, wasn't it? Either way, not very helpful, but continued going on anyway. I decided to just keep moving and told myself I'll either find health or I won't. Luckily, I did find 2 syringes and 2 shield cells there, which did help to some extent. I think once again I did the stupid move of not using both of my syringes. Maybe, I don't remember fully. Yep, I did the stupid thing of forgetting my other syringe too. Used both shells, but didn't use the other syringe. Don't know why I keep doing that. Anyway, I keep pushing forward. Yeah, I found some more stuff in this building here that kind of help out. I believe I found a stock. Yeah, I found a purple stock. Put that on my hemlock and then put my old blue one onto my R301. By the way, great combo at times, to be honest. Because you get a pretty good mix of close to medium to long range. At least if you can hit your shots with the hemlock, so good combo. I just kind of, at this point, I just kind of keep looting, and that's really all I do. I hear some gunshots. I'm like, well, I'm out of teammates. I have nothing really to lose. Let's go see if I can find a fight. So I go and push up here and grab what loot I can. And then up here, I believe I lagged again in freeze frame. Don't remember when exactly. I think it's when I went down. That's right there. I was hearing the shots. They were in the city. I didn't really want to push. So I ended up staying just there for a little while after the lag stopped. I don't know what that noise was. It happened the next time I lagged too, I think, if there's a next time. Because I remember hearing that noise twice. Anyway, I just kind of decided to stay around. Yep, here's another lag spike. Games don't really like me winning, so they try to throw a bunch of lag at me, which is quite annoying. But you know what? Work with what you got. I decided to follow the bridge along, see if I could find anything of use. I thought, hey, maybe I could try to zone camp them or something. I did see one go in the door of that little train station area in the middle of that area, but I didn't think of pushing it just because, honestly, I saw that as kind of stupid. I ended up dropping my vault key here because I thought, well, it's kind of useless to me now, because I'm pretty sure the only other vault on this map was already in zone, so would have been pointless to keep that on me, so I decided to take the shield cells instead. Got myself up to full shield, which was a bonus. I also managed to get full health, so I was looking pretty good. I decided to go up onto the cliff that's currently on the left right now, for the sake of zone keeping, if I had the chance. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is just kind of going up there. But yeah, while I'm doing this, by the way, let me know if you guys like these type of videos. I can try to make more of them. It's a bit weird, because I have to try to remember what I was thinking, but yeah. Anyway, I watch right here, just kind of hoping maybe they'd come out and maybe they'd still be weak or something from their fight, for the chance of maybe picking off 1 or 2 of them and then rushing, in hopes of maybe wiping the squad out. Eventually I kind of get bored of just sitting there and accept that they'll probably, by the time they get, the zone's going to close. So I decided to just kind of back off and continue into zone myself, which was an okay move, I guess. After this, I ended up sliding down the hill, looking for loot, maybe looking for cover as well, that way I could lay low. I see the tunnel, and I was like, well, maybe I can find something useful in there, so I thought maybe I'd go in there. It also means it's also a bit more of a secluded area. At least I only have well, while walking in there, I thought, well, I only have really 2 ways people can come for me. There's also a hole in the roof in here, so I didn't know until I came in here and saw the zip line going up that there were also 3 ways they could attack from me, but that didn't really matter to me. I thought, well, still very direct. At least if someone comes from me, I know where they're coming from. I went ahead and opened up all 3 of those just to see if I could find something. I managed to find me some ammo. And I found the flatline that will eventually I use. I didn't pick it up right then and there because I didn't really think much into it. I kept thinking about while I was looting these 3 boxes over here and getting shield cells. I thought to myself, well, if I put the same attachments in the barrel stabilizer, it'll be a pretty good flatline. So after I loot this right here, I kind of just go back over there and end up taking the flatline. Because I thought, well, Timlock's good if I have range, but I'm more than likely going to be very close range fighting in here. So I was like, well, might as well go with it. Either way, I'm probably going to die. So, at least that's what I thought then. I ended up going up here because I thought, might as well see what I can find. I found these 4 loot crates. I think I only opened 2 of them at the end of the day. So, missed opportunities there probably. I saw the supply drop, but I also saw the team running into that house over there, and me being me, I decided to just kind of hold back and see what they do. For whatever reason, I just kind of sat there teabagging for no reason, holding a grenade. I was like, well, maybe they'll see me as not a threat and just decide to leave me alone. That's what I was hoping for anyway. Sadly, it didn't work. And they ended up pushing, and I got what I can only assume is a Bangalore ult. Yeah, I think that was Bangalore. I'm pretty sure Bangalore is the one that doesn't go off immediately, so I just kind of decided to run for it. I decided to take the jump tower and get out of there. They did end up kind of shooting at me a bit while I was running. I shot back, but missed every single shot I fired. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like I was getting shot by literally every direction. Especially right here. Pretty sure I had all teams shooting at me, which was fun. But luckily they all had trashy aim and missed me. I had enough shield cells to fully recharge my shield, so that's what I did. Sadly zone push, but I was able to pull off all 4 while running in zone. Fun fact, I don't think I'd have to go back and double check, but I don't think I once used any of my abilities or my ult during this game, which I find to be quite an interesting fact. As far as I know, I don't think I ever once placed a barrier, and I don't think I ever placed down Sheila, so yeah. Anyway, me trying to lay low, I decided to come up to this rock as I hear a team going across there, and then I see a bunch of fighting. I decided to take this moment and see if I can hit some pop shots, crack shots, and see if I can maybe swipe a kill or 2 off the other teams. I did end up hitting a person a couple times, which was nice. After realizing I can't aim for crap with this gun at range, I decided to reload and chuck a grenade, which is what's about to happen. I'm assuming that's a lifeline care package that they called in, so got that. But as I slowly pushed, I decided to see if I could arc the grenade perfectly to go over there, and I utterly failed that grenade. I heard them getting rushed, so I decided to, you know what, that might be the last 2 teams, maybe I can clutch this up, and I pushed. Shooting at Blunttown and failing epically, I decided to keep going. I ended up taking out Bangalore right there. And then Lifeline almost killed me. Almost killed me. But I managed to take her out as well. I saw them both dropping down, so I decided to follow them. Followed down. Didn't really finish any of them. At first, I actually thought that was actually a mirage, but then I saw him run into the zone and was like, well, I'm an idiot. I did my best to heal right here, with what I had anyway. Sadly, I didn't have much. I heard the fighting going down there, so I decided to go and just kind of assist, thus getting a squad wipe. And then behind me, I was just kind of sitting there waiting for something to happen, and then I just see that guy come up behind me and do that. So I decided to drop down on him and do my best to take him out. At this point in time, I didn't know this was the last guy, but he was. But I did with all my might to try to take him out. And inevitably I did, with the sliverest of health left, and got the champion. So, yeah. That is how pretty sure this is my first ever game of Apex, where I essentially soloed a majority of it. So yeah.
You are the
The
Apex
quality of this video might
champions.
not be good, but I kind of like the idea of it, so I'm gonna upload it anyway. I ended the game with 6 eliminations, and I was quite proud of it. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you want to see more like it, let me know down in the comments. I can try to see what I can bring up. Also, make sure to check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Sean_thegamer131, and might as well check out my Twitter too. All the important links are in the description down below. I stream every Saturday through Monday. But other than that, I've been Sean the Gamer. You all have been super awesome, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!